Okay, part 3, YouTubers wiring harness. So, been messing with this, been busy. Hit a deer with my Challenger, my new Challenger, so I had to rebuild the front end on it. Put a Demon's Hellcat style front end on it that I got off of eBay, and I had it painted by somebody and put it all together myself. So now my 2017 Challenger SXT looks like a Demon Hellcat. Okay, so here's his wiring. I got it all kind of isolated because it was kind of messy when I pulled it out of the box. So took out his relays. I've got these relays I get off of eBay. There's fuses on here. Right now they're both 30 amps, which it doesn't need for the ASD. So the fuel pump definitely doesn't need a 30 amp, but if it shorts, it'll blow. But you know, some of those fuel pumps take a lot of power. So he sent me his ODB2 connector. I wired it in, checked all of his wires, and he had everything connected up correctly. He sent me his gas pedal wire, which was pretty long. So I've got all that wired up. Make sure if you're gonna make this, you maintain the 2 twisted pairs for your app signals, because twisted pairs are like computer Cat 5, Cat 6 cables. The twists eliminate your noise. Okay, so got it kind of isolated, all the different sections. I added a 5 amp fuse, and that's just for this guy to the main power wire, so it's always hot when this wire's hooked up. And ASD relay, fuel pump relay. This goes to the fuel pump. That'll be the supply. So gets the handshake. I already did the pedal follower test where I go into the service mode, and I think I showed that in the last video, but it's been a while. And then I push the pedal and the throttle opens. With his system, his computer, everything works. So now that it's all kind of isolated with my relays, I can hook this up. That's the hot. I can tell my hot is connected because I'm getting power to my reader, blue light. And then when I touch this is the ignition key, 12 volt switched. Relays click, and there's the handshake with the throttle body. Okay, so the next step now is to take his wiring harness. We'll see, I still have my wiring harness on my 6.1 and my 5.7. So on my other videos, I run it with this little setup I have, my wiring. Get my engine running, make sure it starts up and runs, and then I'm gonna try his little relay wiring harness first on my engine with my engine harness and see if it runs. And then we put his engine harness on my 5.7 or 6.1 and see if it runs and stays running. He said his car was running for a little while and then it wouldn't start again. So I checked all the wires. He's got everything hooked up correctly. These were MDS solenoid wires, which we don't use. And then I think I pulled out 2 of the wires that wrapped them up. He's got an oil pressure wire and an oil temperature wire, which he could use if he uses the sensors. So that's it. So that's the next step. Sorry we didn't get an update sooner, but I'm kind of busy around here. All right, Holly Mo party's coming up. Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's put on by Holly is the major sponsor, and that's a big Hemi swap car show, and we're going to that. So I'll try to get another video before Holly Mo Party in 2 weeks, and we'll try to get this thing sent up and show something with an engine running. All right, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.